So hot topic right now, Greg Hardy, of course, because he's a Dallas Cowboy. And what happened on the field, I'm going to try to play it back here. I'm sure everyone's seen it by now. But, I mean, this is a huge deal. One, because obviously it's Greg Hardy and what happened in the offseason or last year in Carolina and then the trial and everything he's gone through with that. Two, it's a big deal because we're the Dallas Cowboys. We get the most attention out of any franchise in the world. Three, because we're on a 4-game losing streak. So chances are if we're winning, this isn't a big deal. But whatever. So a lot of talk in the media is about how Greg Hardy's just some monster. He's an awful human being. He should be cut from the team. We should have never given him a chance. He should be in jail somewhere. Yada, yada, yada. I mean, this is coming from outside perspective, obviously, because everyone hates the Cowboys. Either you love them or you hate them. But it's also coming internally from, like, Dallas media. But there's conflicting information with everything. It's just the biggest cluster of all time in terms of the controversy that goes on with the Dallas Cowboys nonstop. I mean, it's insane. But everyone has these preconceived notions of Hardy before he even joins the Dallas Cowboys, right? Because everything that happened off the field with him, everyone thinks they know exactly what happened. They read a few media reports, and so all of a sudden they were in the room the night that it happened, and they have all this evidence that it happened, and they're freaking lawyers all of a sudden because they know exactly what happened, what the punishment should be for Hardy, and they just judge Hardy based on everything they've read. They just hate the guy. They hate his guts before he's even a Dallas Cowboy. People constantly looking for reasons to hate the Dallas Cowboys, hence to hate Greg Hardy. Everything, even within the own, again, with the Dallas media, they're looking for every little thing to freak out about, to overanalyze. We're talking everywhere from Tim McMahon to the ticket radio. I mean, you have everything that everyone wants clicks, everyone wants attention, everyone wants you to read their crazy headlines and sensationalize every little thing just to get a bunch of attention. And that's exactly what's going on here. And don't try to say it's not, because I'm actually in the minority on this one. I'm sticking up for Hardy, not necessarily for stuff that happened off the field, but as far as what's happening here with the Dallas Cowboys, which is all that really matters right here, I'm sticking up for him. You have this idiot, Ian O'Connor, that wrote an article for ESPN talking about, oh, Greg Hardy should be suspended, da-da-da-da-da. Suspended for what? For getting animated on the sidelines? You sure this doesn't have anything to do with what you think happened in Carolina whenever with him and his girlfriend? You sure that's not what this is? Because if it's football related, and if you think he should be suspended for things on the football field, then you're wrong. It's unbelievable. This guy, Ian O'Connor, also writes, if Dez is your peacemaker, Dallas, we have a problem. Has this guy watched any Dallas Cowboys football in the last 2 years? Is Dez Bryant a problem, people? Has he been a problem? Yeah, for other teams' defenses, he's been a problem, catching touchdown passes and getting all the yards after catch and stiff-arming every defender that comes his way. Yeah, he's been a problem there, but has he been a problem off the field or on the sidelines? No. Any team in the freaking America would love to have Dez Bryant on the team. Ian O'Connor, what the hell are you even talking about? Dez Bryant is not a problem, and the fact that you wrote something like this in your article claiming that Greg Hardy should be suspended, who, as I'll let you know, Danny Bayless of the Ticket, oh, he's a big sports guy anyways. He doesn't know crap about sports. He just sits and punches buttons and makes stupid comments all show. But he's all writing on Twitter, oh, well, I wish I had the balls to write an article like this, or I wish I had the skills to write an article like this. It's a piece of crap article. He's talking about Dez Bryant and being sarcastic, talking about him being a peacemaker. Golly, the article is done. I'm done reading it after I read something like that. That's pure ignorance. And you know what? Ian O'Connor represents most of the people's perspective outside the Cowboys, and with the majority of you in social media and in the Dallas media, you're all being spoon-fed this ESPN garbage like this all the time. Think for yourself! You know, and everyone's whining about it. Oh, well, Greg Hardy, after the game, he didn't comment. He didn't answer any questions. He just was a jerk to the media. Oh, geez, I wonder why. Last time he said something before the Patriots game, it got blown up all over the place. And then you know what happened? He went out and got 3 freaking sacks on Tom Brady, almost 4, and everyone shut their mouths, didn't they? All it takes is W's. All it takes is wins for all this to be completely squashed. But again, because we're on a 4-game losing streak, and we're about to be on a 5-game losing streak if we don't figure it out versus Seattle, we still don't have Tony Romo back. That's why this is a big deal. Not because of he slapped a freaking clipboard out of a coach's hand. And also, if you watch the tape, the coach got right back in Hardy's face. He put his arms right under his shoulder pads like that and got right in his face to face. He didn't have a helmet on. It's a mutual respect on that sideline. Also, the Dallas Cowboys, Garrett, all the players, they've been interviewed multiple times about this thing. It's not a big deal to them. So why is it a big deal to you? Stop being such a wuss about it. If the Cowboys do not have a problem with it, it should not be a problem to you. And if it is, you're just looking for a reason to be outraged, just like everyone else is around here these days. And another thing, people keep, saying, Hardy, oh, he's just a monster. I hate him. He's a filthy piece of crap human. Oh, look at Ray Rice. The NFL's letting guys just get away with crap. You know what happened with Ray Rice and his fiance that he hit in the face? That's awful. I'm not saying that's anything acceptable. I would never do it, obviously. But you know what? They got married. She married him. So shut up about it. It's not your deal. That's for them. That's between the walls of their house. And it's their relationship. If it has anything to do with you, then you would know about it. But it doesn't. They're getting married to each other. They've squashed it. They're moving on with their life. So the fact that Ray Rice is not in the league right now is beyond me too. He deserves a second chance. He's got a skill. He plays NFL football. He should get a chance. Every human being deserves chances. And you know what? That being said, Ray Rice, married to his wife, Dallas Cowboys, married to Greg Hardy. They're under contract. He is their player. Within the walls of that locker room, they respect Hardy. They love Hardy. They want him as a teammate. So you know what? Outside the walls, who gives a crap? Nobody cares what you're saying anymore. Everyone acts like they care on Twitter. It's the biggest freaking deal, and people are writing all these articles about it, and it's getting all this attention all over NFL Sunday Night Football. They're making a big deal about it. First of all, they're America's team when everybody's talking about it. Last night, during the freaking World Series, they mentioned 2 comments about the Dallas Cowboys. If you're a Dallas Cowboy, you're freaking in the media spotlight 24/7. Just like all this Romo crap all the time. He throws 1 interception, same thing any quarterback in the league does, and everyone blows up, oh, he's the worst quarterback ever, and all these memes and all this crap everywhere. I'm telling you, man, Dallas Cowboys get more hate than any team in sports history. That's part of the reason this is a big deal, because he's a Dallas Cowboy. I'm trying to tell you. Jerry Jones took a chance on Greg Hardy. They know what was going on, okay? Even before that incident, Hardy is the still fiery type of player, okay? He's going to do this regardless of if he hit a girl or abused a girl or what. It doesn't matter. He's the same exact type of player. It does not matter what he did off the field, and it shouldn't matter to you. This is football-related stuff. Using everything that you have based on what you think you know about everything that happened in Carolina, and you're trying to make a big deal out of it. This is football-related. It's on-the-field crap. We gave him the biggest team-friendly deal I've ever heard of, okay? If he produces, then he gets paid. He'll get an extension. If he doesn't, then he's freaking out of here. Greg Hardy's here to play football, all right? He's not here to win Time Magazine Person of the Year award. He's not here to date your daughter. He's not here to go volunteer at the soup kitchen. Some players do that. Some players are freaking awesome at that. Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikmans, Dirk Nowitzki's, Michael Jordan's, Wayne Gretzky's, Joe Montana's, Tom Brady's. Those are your elite of the elite. LeBron James, those are your elite athletes. Those guys are on a pedestal all by themselves. Whenever you sign up to be a professional athlete, nobody says you got to be the world's most flawless, perfect human being. I'm sure Greg Hardy is an immature, pompous a-hole in the field. Even off the field, I'm sure he says some stuff that are real cocky. How old's the guy? I'm sure he's immature. Just like we were talking about Dez Bryant. Under the guidance of the Dallas Cowboys, I might add, Jerry Jones, Jason Garrett, all the internal staff, he turned the corner. Dez Bryant hasn't done anything wrong in how long? He's a freaking saint now. Everybody loves him. Who's to say the Dallas Cowboys can't do the same with Greg Hardy? These could just be growing pains. But everyone, no, we gotta freak out. We gotta cut the guy. We gotta suspend the guy. Oh, he's terrible. No, I'm not rooting for the Dallas Cowboys until Hardy's not on the team anymore. Get out of here with that crap. Freaking grow a pair. If you have a problem with what Hardy did on the sidelines, then I'm sorry, you are a pansy. You are a pansy. There's nothing wrong with what he did on the field. There's nothing wrong when his own teammates and his own coaching staff say to the face of the media and the reporters, we don't have an issue for it. We like it. It shows passion. Then who cares? That's exactly what it is. It's on the field. It's football related. It's firing up a team that's complacent, giving up a 100-yard touchdown return to Dwayne Harris. When you had the game tied up, you're desperate for wins. You're trying to stay alive in the division. Who cares if a player gets yelled at? Don't be a wuss about it.